Welcome back to Galaxy Television. This is Whatzup, the program for Gen Zs. And we'll do so much, like I said earlier, entertainment, information, education. We tend to bring everything to the fore and want to make you guys feel on top of the world. Now, this very beautiful Friday, we call it the Thank God It's Friday edition or the Funky, Freaky Friday edition of Whatzup. This is when we have all the excitements going. And I'm going to tell you what I'm all about today. So after television, um, normally I like to have my breakfast very early in the morning. That's why it's breakfast. All right, you have it early in the morning. But my problem is sometimes I tend to eat heavy because I have to work most times Monday through Saturdays. I have to work heavy. All right, so I work heavy throughout the day. Sometimes I get back home late, so I try to eat strong, all right, or heavy sometimes. But I'm learning how to do soft breakfast. I'm not a bread or tea kind of guy, I'm an Igbo man, so akpu, that's what it's called in my language. That's what I like to eat. I like to eat that. I don't like ba. I like akpu. If it's not pounded yam or fufu, akpu. I'm not on for it. I like vegetable soup. I like okra. I like egusi. Then I like ama eforiro and all those ones. Yes, I know how to cook some of them anyway, or most of them anyway. So that's it. And then after the show, I'll be resting a bit. Then I have a show on radio from 12 to 2. And then later on, I have radio all night till morning. But I get a break from, I think, 1 a.m. till 4 a.m. in the morning to rest and recoup. So that's the period that I think I'm going to go out today. I went out last weekend, but I think I'm going to go out today. I think I'm going to go have fun because I got an invite for special guest appearance today somewhere. So I'm just going to go show my face, party responsibly with my friends, and then eat the food. That's the thing. Now, for entertainers, this is a warning shot, a warning message to you guys. Take your health seriously. All right. For those of us who work Mondays through Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, you might be sleeping on a Sunday and they call you in. Hey, you have to come do this. You're being paid salary, you have to come through. Or even if it's not about the salary, it's about money. Like you have to do this so that money has to come out today and all that. Especially if you're a family man or a single man or the first son in the house, and then you have so much responsibilities to cater for, then you know that this is what you have to do. All right. Whilst we're waiting for our guest to come through, he made a call to me earlier that he's in some kind of traffic, but we'll hope he'll be here. We have the first celebrity gist. We're going to go for celebrity gist right now. And the first one says, how Fela inspired white women into donning African outfits. Sheun Kuti shares. All right, Sheun Kuti, son of Afrobeat legend Fela Kuti, has revealed how his father, Fela, inspired the white women around him. Now, if you know Fela, you know a whole lot of white women are always talking around him. Sheun shared an Instagram message that Fela frequently, or he shared on Instagram, that Fela frequently had white women at his house, along with his Nigerian companions. Kuti, the offspring of the renowned Afrobeat icon Fela Kuti, has shared insights into the influence his father had on the white women in his vicinity, which, of course, is the main truth. During an Instagram live session, Sean disclosed that Fela frequently welcomed white women into their home alongside his Nigerian friends, and he emphasized that Fela remained true to himself and did not alter his identity for white women. Instead, it was they who transformed as a result of his presence. My father had white women in his house, he said. When I grew up, there were like two white women at least living with us, like staying, living with them. And he always had white ones with the black ones. Instead of Fela to wear a suit and tie so that the white women would see him as fine, the women were the ones who started wearing shrine regalia and African hairstyle. Fela never changed because of them, but they changed because of him. Because Fela already knew who he was and his love for Africa. Sheun Kuti shared. Now, that's the truth with old stuff. When you look at certain things that have happened in the past, you understand what life is all about. Fella, Afrobeat icon, he basically paved the way for Afrobeats right now. A whole lot of people are enjoying Afrobeat music. You guys are vibing to it. Nigerians now are winning Grammy Awards. You have the likes of Thames, individual awards, Thames and Burna Boy, and then collaborations. You have Wizkid, you have I forgot the name of this producer as well. Having all these awards. Now, Grammy Awards was something that we would call the Holy Grail, but because of Fela's influence, I basically think or did think at some point the man was going to win it, but sadly enough, we lost Fela. Aside that, he should be given an honorary Grammy Award. I don't know how they do it, but yes, they do it, and it's something that any of his kids could come through and pick it up because he was nominated a couple of times. I don't know why he didn't win, but anyway, that's just how life is. Now, Fela was someone who definitely stayed true to his craft. Fela and Nicola Bokuti, and Shehu, his son, years after his father's demise, has come out to say, you know what, Fela didn't wear a suit and tie. Basically, all he did was stay true to himself. Fela, I have this cousin who behaves like, in terms of dressing, Fela, he doesn't ever like to wear clothes. All right, and I don't know why. He doesn't ever want to wear clothes. When you look at him, it's always, except when he has to go for meetings, and even there he wears cotton, something that can have air come through his body, and that's how it is for some people. But Fela had white women, not only blacks. He had normally black companions, wives. He had a lot of wives, if you ask me, and he took care of every one of them. I never heard in the history of Afrobeats and Nigeria civilization that the wives complained of Fela. He had a way of making sure everyone was okay. And you see his kids growing up, you don't hear anyone fighting over his estate or this one saying this happened, that one happened. No, Fela was spot on in the way he behaved. He was well articulated. Some people might not say classy, but he was very demure in whatever he did. And trust me, his name would forever, hopefully, live on. Then she wants to come say, hey, white women would come to the house to live in, not to come and go, live in, and they would dress with shrine regalia. The African shrine. It's not so far from the studios here, but the ladies would dress in mini skirts and shrine regalia, ashoke, and all that, looking very beautiful. Why? It's because of what we call influence. If you are who you say you are at some point, you're not supposed to be influenced by the Western world or anybody. Some of these artists we have now, you hear someone say, this person is not singing like this person. Or you start as a singer or a rapper, and then someone says you should do Akbala or Fuji. That's what's hot now. That's what's trending. So you got to do it. That's how money comes. And then you leave R&B that you've been doing for a while or rap, and then you go commercial. Yes, you might make money, but you've lost that you are known for, the originality that you are pined for. And to me, once you lose that, it's all gone. All right, enough about Fela and Sheung and Shrine. We'll move to the next celebrity gist that we have. This one says, ban dating. It's not biblical, Solomon Bucci declares. Now, I'm taking celebrity gist now because we do have, in fact, today we had two guests scheduled for today. One from the UK and King Vadu from Lagos. All right, so the one from the UK had to cancel because he lost his daughter. His daughter is sick, God forbid. His daughter is sick, so they had to take her to the hospital. So wherever you are, OKK, please make sure that baby girl is okay. Our love, send our love to you and the baby right now. And then while we're still waiting, we'll go straight to the other part of celebrity gist where Solomon Bucci says who is a prominent media personality has argued that dating and talking stages should be banned due to their lack of biblical foundation. Why? Now, he substantiated his claim using the Bible in a video shared on his page. Now, I'll go further. Solomon Butchi reveals that men in the Bible were intentional about getting married to women, and no man in the Bible engaged in a talking stage before marriage. Media personality Solomon Butchi has expressed the view that the concepts of dating and the talking stage should be prohibited as they lack biblical foundation. In a video posted on his social media account, Solomon Butchi supported his claim by referencing scripture. He noted that men in the Bible were so biblical and went straight on to marriage. According to him, no man in the Bible engaged in talking stage. He went further to say, well, where in the Bible have you seen someone say, I want to know your daughter? I want to get into talking stage with your daughter. Men were very intentional. They moved with intention. They go straight to the point. I want to marry you. Solomon further remarked that one of the significant issues facing society today is the practice of dating, asserting that individuals have made relationships unnecessarily complex. Now, this is what I have to say about this. Solomon Butchi, I don't feel what you're saying is totally right. No, I'd say you're wrong. Now, in the Bible, some talking stages existed. All right. Now, before Sarah could birth a child, and before some of all these people that got married, I know Abraham had Sarah, and they were this Isaac. Some of all these people had ladies that they talked to by the well. You meet someone by the well, all right, and you talk to them and say, hey, who is your father? Who is your this? Who is your that? And then after that, it's because men, whether you like it or not, wrote the Bible. Now, you will not see some of all this talk because it had to be shortened at some point. So it doesn't mean that, yes, their own times, medieval times, different from ours. Now, you cannot put how millennials live life and then put it the same way Gen Zs do stuff. No. Let me give you an example. Millennials, I'll tell you this. Men and women are parents before us. I'm a millennial, if you want to ask me. But the truth is, our mothers and fathers went through a lot in relationships and marriages that were not really privy to seeing a whole lot of that. Now, I remember growing up, and the only time my father and mother fought or had issues in their marriage, I wouldn't say issues, was when I can't remember what they were quarreling about, and my dad was so pissed off and he was like, I don't like this, I'm so angry, and he made to leave the house. He just packed a few clothes, put in his bags, got into the car and drove off. Now my mom, who was still making mouth, hey, go, if you don't want to be with me, go. Now my dad drove somewhere, sat down and was so sad. Whilst my mom in the house, I was making like, do you know that woman started crying? She started crying and she was like, oh my God, where did he go to? Why would he leave me and the children like this? For this small thing I said, and she just said that she was so moody. I went to console her and say, Mommy, are you okay? I was really late on them, but I remember. And after like 2-3 hours, my dad drove back and he came straight to his wife and he said, babe, I'm sorry. And they hugged it out and they went to their room. Now, we're so small, we don't know what happened after that one, but I'll tell you this. That's how it was settled. This age and time, just go to Ikeja Magistrate Court. You will see many cases of divorce. Now, check the Nigerian entertainment system, all right, or the entertainment space. So many divorces everywhere and every day. A whole lot of you guys cannot tolerate, and some of them are not even Gen Zs, they're millennials. Some of you can't tolerate what your partner has to give because the internet has beclouded our judgment. Now, before, you'd see cases of 40, 50-year-old marriages, and you'd be asking, Mommy, Daddy, when I know the quarrel, how were you guys able to? You think those marriages were flawless? No, sometimes the man did cheat. The woman or the wife did catch the man cheating, but she had to stay in that marriage and tolerate all that because of the kids. women are built differently, and a whole lot of women are the keys to happy marriages. I always say this in marriages: men are the heads, women are the necks, women are the support system. And a whole lot of you will not take some of all these things your mom and dad took that time. No, 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 no. Sometimes our parents were more civilized and coordinated, but small talk you tell a woman, sit down. Can you tell this age and time a Gen Z? You marry a Gen Z. Can you tell her that this weekend, this Friday night, you cannot go for any party? You're not hanging out with your friends. You're staying in the house and taking care of the kids. If she has one or two, she doesn't have kids. Babe, you know they go club, you know. This night you're here. You're stuck with me. How many Gen Z wives will listen to you? So those times cannot be compared to these times. All right, that's the difference. But I'm sure somewhere um, talking stages did exist. You know, when Sarah was 99 years and no child was coming, she told her husband, "Would you not rather marry one of mine?" You know, that's what it was, and she gave suggestions to him. So the maid and Abraham being in the same house and all that, you don't think talking stages happened, even if you rejected and everything. Talking stages, they wooed her into the marriage, you know. So look, I think this one, you're actually very, very wrong. Talking stages, dating happened in the past because you had to know who you were going out with, even if um, they will see you. Most times it was called the person will call you betrothed. Everybody knows that okay, two of you will get married, though. And that's when you just pick or your parents pick for you. That was one of the times, one of the practices of those times. Your parents say, "Ah, my son, we have one of my friend's child. She comes from a good family." And then when they pick that person for you, you guys will start talking. Sometimes, or most times, 89% of the times, they end up getting married. So you get to know who this person is, all right, before you get married to them. But this time, you have to know. You have to date. I'm serious. Telling you guys now, date people. Please go into relationships and date. Find out what this person is all about. Find out what this person likes, what family they come from, if they got any case of craziness in their houses, their level and rate of toxicity. You gotta know all those things because it definitely put you when you get married to people, you will know when you see their character, you know, say, God, if you say I could and date this person now, I foresee this character, but it's all gone. And then you're left in turmoil. That's something you don't want to do. We're gonna go on this quick break. When we come back, Celebrity Gist continues, and hopefully our guest makes it into the studio. We still have a couple of minutes to spare. We're hoping all things work together. All right, we'll go on this quick break to just chill and catch our breath. I'll be right back. Welcome back. This is Whatzup on Galaxy Television, and whilst I wait my guest, I'd like to take the next celebrity gist. Black Kamaru cries out over being homeless, regrets being a drunkard. All right, popular actor and comedian Black Kamaru laments as he recounts how he went from being a well-paid actor to being broke and homeless. Oh my God. He was recently featured in an interview with the content creator Mr. Gaga, and that's when he had all this to say. Now, you know who Black Kamaru is. According to him, he used to be a well-paid actor and has been 5 million for the movie Gangs of Lagos. Hmm. However, some of his addictions had contributed in ruining him financially. He noted that he smokes and drinks a lot, and the habit of drinking harmed him. Now, Black Kamaru emphasized that he regrets being a drunkard as the habit had contributed to his downfall. Now, I went on his X. I checked out the page, and I'll read some of the comments. Troy Bex 11 said, "Man to get talent, now life take Monday away from him, can't give him Friday." The other person says, the Spliffix said 5 million and he lavished it all. Wow. That's what life would do to you. This other person said, Azik Kabiru 21 said, the guy gets one kind of spirit. You go just like him immediately you meet him. That one is added to it. A4 Autos commented and said, at least he still get hope since no be lucky will do. Interviewer. Motu of Lagos says, Omo, you don't use the money smoke finish. J Bola said, I should contribute money for you to buy loud and sow your seed all around the world. Okay. Mimbo. Prank Hottie said, no Nollywood producer can pay 5 million for a movie. That's wrong. Nollywood producers do pay that kind of amount for movies, especially if you're that good. So, you guys watch Gangs of Lagos, and before then, you know who Black Camaro is or was, and he would come through. He's more of a comedian. But if you watch Gang of Lagos or Gangs of Lagos, he was really on top of his game. He was super duper exceptional. All right, he was in that movie, and I'm surprised that he just let it all go to waste. And for what now? It makes absolutely no sense. This is what I think of it. For artists, musical artists, and then actors, not even actors, for you to be an actor and be really good at it, the rate or essence rather of longevity is something that you should look forward to. Anything you do, be very good at your craft, and people will come through for you. Now you have the case of Zach Orji, you have the case of Genevieve, even though now she produces her own movie, but there's no movie you want to do now. You say you want to cast Genevieve for that, people will turn out to watch. She's that big of a star. You have RMD Richard Mofe Damijo. You have Kafat, Shafi Bello rather, Shafi Bello. You have Shafi Bello who's doing wonderfully well. There's no movie right now, skits, whatever. She's there, and that's a way of prolonging whatever you have going on. Now you are just how old are you? Black Kamaru, you're still young, and to see that you've already put yourself down is something I really do not want to hear, and I would never be able to understand. Now, first off, as an actor, you transcended from comedy and you went straight into movies. This is what you should do. It's not by coming out to ask the public to give you money or to say you are homeless. If you really did get 5 million on the set of Gangs of Lagos, I don't believe, I wouldn't want to believe that you'd spend that money recklessly. Yes, this is also a message for the Gen Zs. Smoking and drinking sometimes, or a whole lot of times, has a way of messing with you. All right? You see that he's telling you he smokes a lot, he drinks a lot. And he doesn't want to tell you guys that he womanizes a lot. I do know the man, and I know what he's capable of. All right? So, once you drinking, smoking, the next thing now, where are you going to put all that load? Come on, let's be reasonable. Now, you Gangs of Lagos hasn't been up to 3 years. If you had the mind of doing something reasonable with yourself, all you had to do was get an apartment. The highest you just pay 2 years rent in advance, because if you have experienced what homelessness is all about, my brother, you will never in your life want to be in that same space. When they tell you, when you sleep outside and get bitten by mosquitoes, in your life, if they tell you do that stuff again, you would say no. But that's exactly what it is. And Black Amaras come out to ask for help, and I don't know if Nigerians are willing to listen to that plea right now. Somebody feels and says that it's not possible. A lot of things are happening now, especially YouTube movies where they make millions and billions of naira. Yes, a very good actor can get more than that amount. All right, we'll go for the next celebrity gist. Please help me look for money to furnish it. Bola Ogumola begs fans to support a new project. All right. The internet these days is a whole lot. Everybody's asking for something. Everybody needs something from someone. Someone wants to collect what you have. And it's not just in movies, on the streets as well. So she's come out to say she has this new project. Um, she's seeking for help. She said, "Please help me look for money," and that's Bolaji Ogumola, Nollywood actress and filmmaker. Bolaji Ogumola is in the month on a high note as she unveils her palatial mansion. If you look at it, it is almost done. The movie producer via Instagram page shared a photo of her new mansion, which she said would be used for filming, as she urged her fans to watch her movie Summer Rain in cinemas so she can afford money to furnish it. I think Bolaji is a very good actress, a very good one. I watch her movies, and I'll tell you, she knows her onion, and now she's delved into production. Her movie Summer Rain is out now, so please, guys, go support Bolaji. Make sure that you watch her movie, share, like, comment on YouTube in the cinemas. Please, please, we want you guys to go there. And she said it's not my style. She'll be so shocked and you guys will be so shocked that I posted it. But here we go. Looking for a great realtor, tested and trusted to work with. At Wendy Global Realtors is my plug, and she can be your plug as well. That's excess information. Thank you for supporting me on this journey and all the love on Summer Rain still showing in cinemas nationwide. You're amazing. Run me my check for this advert. I said it. That could help me look for money to furnish this apartment by watching Summer Rain in the cinemas. Now, some of our colleagues flooded the comment section with congratulatory messages to say, hey, baby girl, you're doing too much. You're doing so much. We would try our best to support you any way we can. So go out there. Summer Rain is out by Bolaji, and go watch. I've to tell you guys that I've seen the movie. It's beautiful. A wide array of seasoned actors and actresses on there as well. Lots of your faves out there. So please go through and watch that one. The last celebrity gist taken for today is Brooke Bailey denies breakup rumors with Timaya. Igberi Papa One or Bayelsa. Yes, Brooke Bailey, she denied rumors. Now, a lot of things that happen on the internet as well. You definitely understand what things go about. And Timaya and Brooke Bailey are facing breakup rumors since she followed him on Instagram. She posted a new picture of them holding hands at the airport, indicating their relationship is too strong. Then Brooke shared another photo featuring a Timaya song which suggests they are still together. So, someone unfollow someone on Instagram doesn't mean they are not going out. Sometimes people just like to do things out of the ordinary, and you now ask yourself, what's this all about? That's what it is. All right. So Brooke Bailey has come out saying, me and my bobo, we're still strong, we're still doing it, we're still okay, we're still chopping life as it meant to be, and so far so good. I understand what she's saying. All right. And love always wins in the end. Yes, that much we can take today on Celebrity Gist and the show as it is. Apologies, huge apologies for the fact that my guest came through but late. And since we had gone on so far with the show, there was no point having him on. So we'll reschedule. I'm sure you guys would definitely know that this rescheduling is vital and important because you still have to meet the man. All right. I'd like to share a word with you. It's a hot take. I don't know what you guys think of it, but it's a hot take. No woman is doing a BBL surgery and staying faithful to a man. All right. That's a hot take for Friday. No woman, all right, is doing BBL surgery and staying faithful to a man. The entire point of the procedure is to be a HOE. I can't say that out. All right. Once a woman does the procedure, once a woman does BBL, I don't know, maybe marriages, but once a single woman does BBL, I don't think the main purpose is to have a husband. It's to get rich, if you know what I'm saying. All right, take that with you. Do whatever you want to do with that talk, but that's up to you. All right. As we end the show, don't drink and drive. Don't drive and drink. But for those of you who work hard, Go out there and spend your money. Enjoy your life. It's worth it. All right. Be responsible this weekend. Drink water. Mind a business that concerns you. Do not ever turn up someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest every day. Above 6 feet is a good day. My name is Orally. Follow me on Instagram at official_Orally. That's AURALWE. Or on X, which of course you know as Twitter at Karel Wayne, KARELWAYNE. Like, share, comment. I'm an MC, master of events, toastmaster. I'm an actor, voiceover artist, broadcaster, and journalist. Very seasoned broadcaster and journalist. If you want your events colored, if you want to do music promotions, you want your songs played on television or radio, I got you guys covered. That's just the way to go. Stay happy, stay liquid always. Enjoy the rest of your weekend till I come your way Monday next week, which should be a new month. I'm gonna say happy new month to you in advance. So when I come in on Monday, I hope we'll get to share so much experiences. Please, guys, be careful. When we're growing up, if my dad would tell me by 7 p.m. you should be inside the house, and we didn't know why he would say so. If you're not there at 7 p.m., if you're not sent on errand, he will lock the door, the gate, all right, and you'll be forced to sleep downstairs or something. But now, if I'm not working and I get home from work early, I'm always inside throughout the day. Who's deceiving who now? He was telling us something that would face in the future. So sometimes listen to your parents. They've been there, done that. They say, what an old man sees sitting down. The youngest can see even they climb on top of the tree. And that's word. That's enough for the wise. Enjoy yourself this weekend. Have fun. Eat well, eat healthy, eat good. All right. Love your neighbor. Love yourself. Much love and God bless. Bye for now.